Hey guys, what is up? So today I really needed to make a video, an impulsive video on the YouTubers Matt and Abby. If you don't know who they are lifestyle YouTubers. They're on TikTok, YouTube. They are a family channel, and I know a lot of people say they dislike family channels, and to me, I like watching family channels, but I think there needs to be, rules in place, things of that nature, so that way, the child is also being protected. But they are the reasons, like a prime example of why people dislike family channels, and they make family channels look horrific. So let's just get right into it. I've talked about Matt and Abby before. The last time I talked about Matt and Abby, it was when the father, the husband, Matt, his second baby, was born in the hospital. It was a video of like the first 48 hours with my newborn. So it is their second child. In that video, I really discussed how Matt was like holding the baby and kind of just putting the camera, the video, the content as a priority as opposed to the baby. Like there was weird angles to where it was like, you were holding the baby in a way to where it was like, damn dude, just put your baby down. Like you could still get your content and put the baby down. And one video that I would really like to show you is this video of Matt. And he's just, it's playing right now and you can see it's ridiculous. It's absolutely just absurd. And I have Dave right here. So I'm sorry, I've been talking and I have Dave right here.
Hey, I'm here too.
And he was in my last video regarding Matt and Abby, so I just thought it'd be nice for him to also be in this video,
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of stupid things, so it's great. I'm risk mitigation. I was military. It's like you think about things before you do it. This is just not a smart way of portraying family life, I think, at times. Because if you fail on this level, if you this kid or you do something, you try to hide it, there's a mark, something, people are looking. And if they're looking, they're going to find something eventually when you do make a mistake.
Okay, anyways, we're going to watch this video because the whole moral that I'm trying to convey to you guys, and we're going to read the comments too. I screenshot some comments. But the whole point of this video is that you're putting your child in unnecessary danger. Okay, that is the moral of this video, is that you are putting your child for clicks and views, and he knows that people are going to come for him in the comments of, look how you're holding your child, and he's doing it all, and let's just play it.
It's absolute clickbait.
Today, I'm attempting to make a protein shake one-handed. I'm a dad, and my baby likes to be held on his belly. At first,
Today, I'm attempting to make my protein shake one-handed, and I'm a dad and yada yada yada. But already, like, why? How is this okay? Like,
he's going to extremes, and I get that might be trying to point that
he's going to
I'd like to hope this is he's trying to be satirical, but the way that he continues with it, he is putting like this. The baby is more hanging off than on. He's holding. It's just dumb. I don't like it.
They're content creators, okay? So the purpose of this video is that he sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video holding my baby one-handed because I want people to see, how life is really like when you don't want a crying baby and yada yada yada. I understand that, but at the same time, do you know what he just did? He just put a baby in unnecessary danger for content. Let's continue, because it's all fun and games. No one gives a shit until you drop the baby, okay? No one gives a shit. Everyone is like, they're good fathers, they're good. Okay, you can have the best intentions for your kid, but we've seen, okay, well, A Passengers definitely didn't have the best intentions for the kid. So but you know what I mean?
Warped mind, she probably did.
Right, true, but what I'm saying is that she definitely knew right from wrong. These people genuinely love their kids, there's no doubt about that, but at the same time, you can love your children and still put them in unnecessary danger.
Right, because is the juice worth the squeeze on this? Because when it does happen, it's over. It's dumb. There's no way to justify it. There's no way to defend it. What do you say? What's the best thing you can say? Things happen. Yeah, while it's true, you're also pushing it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, all that yada yada yada. Please play, sorry.
Thought our baby was colic because he gets so fussy, but our son's pediatrician said that he simply needs more tummy time than other babies. I'm the designated baby holder because my 5...
Is that what the doctor said?
Okay, so the doctor said, so he claims in the video that the baby needed more tummy time.
It's a technical term in doctordom.
Do you see how, so he has to have a camera in one hand, and then he has to, because how is he filming this? And then he takes the big heavy blender thing, it pulls it out, and that blender could have dropped on the baby's head, then what?
Could have dropped the baby in the blender.
Unnecessary danger.
It's all unnecessary.
BS.
Wife doesn't have arms long enough to do this hold. This was a balancing act. I dropped my son's binky on the floor, rookie mistake, and then he started crying, so I had to walk him around. Next, I needed pebble ice. Now, if you're someone that's on the fence about getting a pebble ice maker, my advice is to send it. Now that we have it, I honestly can't imagine life any other way. Somehow I nailed the one-handed banana peel and I added the vanilla protein powder to the shake. I prefer vanilla protein powder over chocolate. I just think it pairs so much better with the peanut butter, and the banana gives it a nice creamy taste. When I was a kid, I used to get peanut butter milkshakes with my mom.
Is he trying to like get on America's Got Talent or something? Like, for real. I can't think of anything else. Like, oh, watch the amazing balancing baby man. Like, no, there's really no point to this.
In this pause frame, you can see there's another adult
There's another
there.
person.
There's another person there, so he doesn't have to hold the baby.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? In this, you can see that and he
another
wanted you to
person
see
like
that.
Bigfoot. He's
He
walking like
wanted you
Bigfoot,
to
too.
see that because he wants this to be a clickbait type of thing. And I really do hope, like, they learn a lesson. And now I don't want the lesson to be like, obviously, you know, danger of the
baby to
baby,
fall.
but this is ridiculous.
Can I ask you a question, just to
What?
play devil's advocate for a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it possible that all of this, they're being as safe as possible while doing this? There is another person in the background. Is it possible that maybe he was there to spot? I mean, maybe there's mats on the ground. Are there things that maybe they're doing that they could show?
Well, my argument is, why would you even put mats on the
At
ground?
all? Yeah, I know.
Why would you
It's still a stupid
just
thing to
give
do.
your baby to? This is like, I keep being repetitive, and I apologize. Unnecessary danger.
Unnecessary, no matter how
you can still make a
prepared.
really great YouTube video with your newborn and have the bassinet in the kitchen. You can have one of those little shaky bassinets. Okay, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You
it's
just have the other
it's
person or somebody else or this Bigfoot guy.
well, yeah.
walking
How
in the
come this
background
guy
filming.
isn't holding the baby then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just
Or
absurd
making
to
the
me.
shake or something,
Yeah,
helping a
and
little
I'm sure
bit.
the guy was there was like,
I
oh
can
hey, can you
understand
turn the angle of the camera this way? Okay, thank you.
No,
Like,
it's
you
probably
know,
like, hold on, the baby, you got to turn the baby a little bit so it looks like it's going to fall more. No, it's terrible, terrible.
okay, let's read the comments. Well, wait, let me see.
So I'm hoping to pass this tradition on to my kids. Of course, I spilled the shake and it also got all over my hand. Now, it had only been 24 hours since my last shake, so I was a little nervous about how this one would turn out, but boy, oh boy, was it good. Dad challenge complete.
Today,
Oh, it's a dad challenge now?
Douche
Is that what you're
challenge.
calling it? A dad challenge? I don't know. Anyways, let's read the comments. Okay, you have one comment that says, please just put him in a bassinet or set him down for a few minutes. It isn't worth dropping something on your baby. Another comment, put him down. My anxiety just went up. Don't use your baby for views. Come on, please, you know?
You can certainly use your baby for views, but you can't put your baby in unnecessary danger for views. Like, I think there's a big difference. Like,
No,
they're
okay.
family vloggers. That's what they do. They're showing.
I
their
don't
family
actually
life.
mind family vloggers. My thing is when the kids are working for free and
Well, it's a baby.
it's
Yeah.
like there's got to be rules in place because I think family vlogging is fun, but I think it's only fun if, you know, your kid isn't like working for free and isn't tired, isn't, you know what I mean? You can't like take advantage of your kid. You can't reproduce just to use your kids for content. You want to reproduce because you actually like being a parent, like being a mom, but not the priority is, oh, we can use this for content.
Yeah, it shouldn't be
and
looked
it
like
just
a
seems
stipend.
it seems to be like a priority. But anyways, I will
It's
continue.
easy money. You know, I mean, I can understand why people will go to lengths. It's the same reason why we see it all the time in my neck of the woods. People do the same repetitive thumbnails and premises just because it's trending, and that's what they're doing. And with these guys, because they're popular, good looking, whatever, and can draw a crowd, they can go ahead and create trends. They can do these stupid dance and take it to the umpteenth level. It's just, it doesn't end.
I'm glad that I have a parent here because I'm not one. So because the first thing people like to say, oh, because they like to, how family channels justify like constructive criticism, I think this is constructive criticism, is when they're just like, oh, they're just hating because we have more subscribers, we have more money, we're doing more successful than they are, or they justify it as, oh, well, she's not a parent, how is she not?
What
You know
is
what
she
I mean?
now?
Well, he's a parent.
I'm a parent.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
And
good one,
like,
too.
you know, no, I don't have all those things, but you know, I have eyes. I can see what's right and wrong. It's
amazing
you know,
these things called eyeballs.
my mom is a state investigator. Okay,
That's the thing.
this is her job.
That's
Okay,
your hook.
my sister works for the State Department of Social Services. My uncle works for the State Department of Social Service. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, you know, people, my family went to school for this.
almost can't
Okay,
help it.
so it's like,
programmed.
you know what I mean? When you see something, you say something, okay? You know what I mean? And so I guess this is my saying something. Like, this is absolutely absurd and ridiculous. So I just don't want it to be, you know, I don't want it to be displayed or people to look at it as, oh, they're great parents. What do you mean? You can be great parents, but also have really bad intentions at the same time.
have a bad day.
You can love your children,
Have a bad
but you can
day.
also want that really great content, and the content becomes the priority, okay? You can be both of those two things, because a lot of the comments I see are people defending them. They're a good father. They may be a good father, but they're doing some wrong shit right now.
Yep.
It's not okay.
There's a military term that I like to apply to situations like this, and because I believe intent is always nice. His intention could be to, motivate, show different, whatever. But judgment is more important than intent. And in the military, when we wanted to call somebody stupid, we'd say, good intent, bad judgment. Bad judgment. Because you can have all the best intent in the world, but if your judgment is misguided, people can get hurt. You can get hurt. People around you can get hurt, and that's just how we are trained in the military. So it's kind of the same thing. I can understand why you are kind of pre-programmed to look for those type of problems and issues. You've heard all the stories. You've seen it with your own eyes, so you get it. I understand it too. For that same reason, it's just you can't downplay it just because it hasn't happened.
And just because you're saying in a video, like he's saying, oh, our doctor said, our pediatrician
More tummy
said
time.
that he needs more, or the baby needs more tummy time. And it doesn't matter what you're saying, dude, to justify it. At the end of the day, if DCF or social services, and mind you, it doesn't matter that you have a roof over the head, you have your parents living with you guys or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if DCF comes into your home and looks to see that you put your child in unnecessary danger, you get your child taken away no matter how much money in the world you have.
Look back at 8 Passengers for a moment too, because that was accepted for a while. That was on the internet for a while, and DCF was notified, told about it, and never came until they do.
And this is what they care about, actually. You know, what if the partner program decides to kick you out for being irresponsible?
Yeah.
What about that? I mean, because sometimes people hear with the money instead, and it's like, what about, it's just...
What if you piss off some of your fan base and they decide to start, threatening to go to DCF or say that there's problems that they didn't have before? What if, God forbid, you have a fight with your wife over this one day and it becomes a divide, you guys end up splitting, and she decides to use this footage, or you vice versa? There's so many ways that this can go bad that are unnecessary that I don't think that the juice is worth the squeeze. If you drop your kid or something, or your kid falls, stuff does happen. But the first question that's always going to be asked is, what were you doing?
Yeah.
And that's the story you have to tell.
And so this person wrote, you actually balanced heavy containers filled with protein powder
did.
on your infant's back. That was disturbing.
I thought I saw it on his head. I thought I saw the protein powder package on his head.
And then
I wanted to say, is it there? I didn't want to be like, I think it's there. Is it on the head? But I think it was on the friggin' head.
I don't even want to go back. I mean, it's going to be on the screen.
But maybe he's training the baby for the circus.
The next comment is, that is extremely dangerous. Just put him down for a minute. Better a crying baby than a one because you accidentally dropped him. This is just rage baiting at this point. Abby's grandma was right. You're a narcissist.
Ooh, Abby's grandma said that about him?
I don't know.
That's funny.
All I'm saying is that after 8 Passengers, where it took so many people to,
There was a lot of breakdown there on that one, though. I mean, even their own children called DCF and was ignored. So it's that one's a whole nother breakdown. Messed up.
I don't know, but I do think that the moral of the story here is to really just sum it up. If you don't have to put your child in unnecessary danger, then just don't.
Don't be dumb.
You know what I mean?
Don't be dumb.
And this is just a dumb accident ready to happen, and if it's not this family, then it's the next family. But I'm just saying, like,
It's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's negligent. That's the thing. I just want to correct you on that, because it's not an accident. If something happens in that situation, you can't call it an accident because you're putting the baby in a situation where the accident didn't have to happen. There's no accident. That's negligence. And that's a court term.
Well, anyways, guys, I'm actually going to be going to Greece.
Greece!
But I was so angry enough to, well, we're going to go to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas like the week after, so don't feel bad for Dave.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be fun. But I just wanted to put this out there before I left because I just feel like I'm so angry and it's like been on my mind for 2 days.
She's so mad.
It's been on my mind for 2 days. I'm like, and mind you, you know, this baby probably has everything up and above more than it can imagine, but
Golden
like
spoon.
what bothers me is that you can have a gold spoon. Look at Paris Hilton, you know, her parents kidnapped her or had people kidnap her in the middle of the night and brought her to this place, and it was horrible. But what I'm saying,
That golden spoon's great until he drops the baby and the baby's drooling for the next 32 years. I'm
I'm gonna have to just mute out a lot of the things Dave says. There's a reason why he gets yellow dollar signs on his channel because okay.
good. I didn't use
It's
anything
more
out
of just like, anyways, guys. Let me know what you. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. I am genuinely pissed. Like, and the fact, why am I going to sleep thinking about this baby? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I am just genuinely. And now, I'm not saying these people don't love their kids, but it's just, anyways, leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon on the next video. And thank you, Dave, for
No problem.
for joining me in this video. I'm sorry, I'm like at a loss of words.
I know, it's okay. It was a fun one. I appreciate being here. It was because I was here for the last one too, and he was a douche then. He's a douche now.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.